Welcome back, everyone. Today I am joined by Eastern North Carolina science teacher Covey Denton and her two daughters, Lydia and Bethany. And of course, Russell is here with us too because we are going to be doing something really fun, two holiday themed science experiments, right?
Absolutely, yes.
Okay, Covey, so tell us what we're doing.
Okay, so our first experiment has to do with making a beautiful centerpiece.
Okay.
So we want a nice heavy base for this, so I'm going to fill these up with water.
Okay.
I've got these big Orbeez in there, which is kind of cool. They bend the light, so you can see them right now. But when I pour water on them, they and the water bend light the same way. Bending light's called refraction.
Yes.
And you can start to see visible the things that are in there, little leaves and things like that.
That is super. Look how it just now all of a sudden, look, WITN. Perfect.
There we go. So we just want a nice heavy base for this one.
Yes, that is such a cool trick.
The next thing we need to do is we need an empty pie tin.
Okay.
And we're gonna put that right on top. But we might have to take some of these Orbeez out. So it sits right there on top.
Okay.
Then we need a very high-tech device here, a toilet paper tube.
You can find it in any home.
Any home, all right. And Lydia's gonna set hers up. And then you need something to make it look like Thanksgiving, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So we're gonna put this right on top there. Now, what I want to show you is a really cool experiment where we can take this pumpkin and get it in the vase without ever touching the pumpkin.
This is like a party trick.
It is like a party trick, except that it is using the laws of physics.
Yes.
So there's this guy. He had some really awesome laws of physics. And the first law is what?
An object at rest will stay at rest unless an outside force acts upon it.
All right, so our outside force is going to be our hand.
Okay.
So I'm going to get a nice good hold on my base here.
Okay.
And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my hand and I'm going to apply some outside force to my pie pan.
Okay.
And my pie pan is going to apply some outside force to my toilet paper roll, but nothing's going to touch my pumpkin. So my pumpkin's got some inertia and it's going to kind of hang there for just a minute and then gravity's going to act on it.
Okay.
And hopefully my pumpkin's going to drop right into my vase.
Okay.
So I'll show you once and then I want you to give it a try.
Okay.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Whoa!
Look at that. Beautiful. A little heavy pumpkin broke my vase. That's why we have another vase.
Exactly.
All right. So
you got to be prepared to get a little messy.
On live TV, we have learned that it will go wrong on live TV.
Yeah,
so let me pick this up. And we do have a separate one with a slightly smaller pumpkin that perhaps will not break the glass.
Okay.
So Lydia will demonstrate on that one, and then we'll let one of the newscasters try. All right.
Look
and
at
everything's
that.
are going flying.
So maybe do it with smaller pumpkins.
Smaller pumpkins or a plastic vase. You know, I used what I had.
No, hey,
all right,
you know what?
so you saw us do it.
Yeah.
It's your turn.
Okay.
All right, so she's going to hold the base for you.
Okay.
You're going to apply that force, a nice good force, pop it out. Oh!
No, I just don't have the magic touch.
It's all right. It's so good. We maybe try again at the end of the segment. Okay, so we've got another one here. This one is great.
Okay.
Okay, so for this one, you also need some really high-tech equipment. You need plastic cups and Ziploc bags.
Okay.
Okay.
And these are kind of experiments that you could do at home with your kids, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
or, you know, you're at your great Aunt Ethel's after dinner looking to keep the kids busy.
Yeah.
Do something with the grandparents.
And teach them something.
Yeah, so we've just cut little holes in the bottom.
Okay.
Okay.
Got it.
And we tried to fill them up with some smoke. Some of it may still be in there. But it makes little smoke ring generators. Oh, you got a couple of rings going. I see those.
Yeah.
And these rings are formed because of Bernoulli's principle. So the air that's going right through the middle can go really, really fast.
Yeah.
But the air around the edge kind of gets hung up or caught and it trips on the edge. So it's going a little slower. And a fast moving bit of air creates low pressure. And so the air kind of twists in on itself. And we tried to make it visible using our fog machine. At home, if you blow out a candle, you could just hold this over where the smoke is coming up.
If you don't have one.
If you don't have your own fog machine.
Love that.
And the great thing is you can get yourself some turkey targets here.
Do we need to fill these up?
We can. We've got it plugged in over there, but we can get some turkey targets. The fun thing is it will still puff air, even if it doesn't. So you can see who can blow the turkey targets over, make some stacks with some lighter tops. And this is a great thing to do with grandparents who might be intimidated by technology.
100%.
Or scared of breaking some of the toys that they see. They're not going to be scared of a Solo cup in a Ziploc bag,
You know,
right?
and it's also, but what's so cool about it is that you're also learning something. You know, you're teaching them as well, and it's just something like this is something that you remember. You know?
Absolutely.
It's super fun.
And Lydia, what does our friend Steve always say?
Anything worth doing is worth overdoing.
All right, so we have a slightly larger version
Oh,
here.
no.
Same principle, but we can get some good smoke rings going now.
You can kind of see them coming out.
All right, yeah. There we go. And the harder you hit, the faster they go. And this is just a really fun thing to do. You could send people outside. You just need an old trash can.
That is super cool.
Fill it up with some fog and blow smoke rings. They actually can go across the whole backyard if it's not a windy day.
Oh,
but it's
my
a great
gosh.
way to learn about air pressure and do a little bit of science at the same time.
It really is. Now you do this with your students?
I do it with my students. Sometimes we put a dragon head on the outside and we have Puff the magic dragon blowing smoke rings in my classroom.
That is super fun. Oh my goodness. This is all stuff that you can kind of just create at home. It's easy, but it's also a lot of fun. Covey, thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having us.
Yeah, Bethany, Lydia, thank you. Of
course.
Okay. Well, if you're interested, we'll have all the details and how to do this on our website at WITN.com. For now, we'll have more ENC at 3 right after this.